Hi, ladies. It's me, Nichelle, again. I wanted to go ahead and now talk to you about what is in my customer packets. Excuse me. I am using purple poly folders for my customers. And again, I borrowed this idea from Melissa Feetsum, and I've been doing this now for about a year, and I absolutely love it. It has saved me a lot of time. It has saved a lot of money because I'm not having to worry about people spilling something on my documents, getting crinkled, and just all ugly, because you don't want to have that kind of look when you're going to your parties. You want to look very professional. Again, this is something that I do. You do not have to do it. Whatever's easy for you, whatever's working for you, keep doing it. Don't change anything, okay? But if you wanted to convert, then I would definitely purchase at least 15 of the folders for your customers. I have had several parties where I had 17, and I'm like, sorry, you got to just get a catalog and everything else with it. So I've added about 20 folders now. I don't take all 20 with me. I do get an idea of how many people are going to be there, and then I'll take extra based on that. Okay, so I do have at least 20 folders on hand. For the customer packets, I have 4 page protectors inside. Now, the first when you open it up, the first page protector, the first side pocket that you're going to see will have the catalogs. I'll have the JK and the our regular catalog, and right now I am doing the Promising Picks. So I have all 3 of these catalogs in my first pocket. Okay. Now, in my first page protector, I'm not going to take these out this time. I'm just going to show them to you. But my first page protector, it is that flyer again that Melissa and Bridget did. Again, it has, you know, if they join my team tonight and book their launch party, they'll get the enrollment kit. They get to pick out their start spell and so forth, okay? I do have this lined according to how I do my presentation. I wanted to give my presentation something different. So, again, Melissa talked about her backwards party that she does when we were at Powerhouse, and I said, you know, I'm going to give that a try. So I did go ahead and change my packets according to my conversation with my hostesses. So that's why the first thing that you see is the recruiting information. Okay, so this recruiting flyer. On that back page protector, the back page protector is ask me questions about my job. I will give them 2 minutes, and they get to ask me anything about my job, and they'll get a ticket, and then we'll do a drawing. So this is just different questions that they get to ask, okay? So the next one, again, this flyer, and I know all of these flyers should be on our team page because as I get them, I post them to you guys. So this is a awesome booking flyer that the awesome Bridget Edwards puts together for us. She is awesome. I love how they share. Basically, it's 4 different ways to party: home party, catalog, Facebook, and fundraisers. Okay. Then it tells them different things that they'll get, and then our current hostess special for this particular month, which is June. Now, on the back page, I will normally have a calendar, okay? Now, I'm currently using, because we're in the 12 weeks of summer, I'm currently using their calendar because it has the different bundles that they can get. So I will always have a calendar with my available dates are already on here, so when they're looking, they'll see what I have available, what's not available. Now, I will have July with me, just in case June is crazy for them, but they can book in July. So I always have the current one that I want to book in, and then I'll have extra ones with me if they need to look at a second calendar. Okay, one thing that I am very intentional about doing, and I have talked to several of you about this, is I close the date for their party at my party. I do not let them go home without giving me a date. If they said they want to have a home party, here's the calendar, Mary. Go ahead and pick out a date. If June does not work for you, then let's go ahead and take a look at July. And so sometimes you have to talk to them and say, okay, what's normally like your business time during the week or weekend? You have to talk to them through of a better day. If she says, well, Fridays is pretty good. I'm okay, but right now I have this day and this day. Which day do you think sounds good to you? She'll pick a date. I said, great, Mary. What I want you to do is go home, check your calendar. If June 27th does not work for you, give me a call back ASAP and we'll schedule you another date. Okay, sounds good. If I don't hear from you, then I know June 27th is perfect. Sound fair? Okay. 9 out of 10 times, she's calling me as soon as she gets home. Hey, girl, that date does work for me. Let's keep it, or it does not. I never, never, never leave the party without a date on my calendar. Okay? Then the next page protector is going to be the current customer special. And then the fourth page protector, I have again, fundraising with a twist that I borrowed from Melissa. And then on the back, I've been doing a lot of wine tasting parties. So I just have this in the back just because. So that way when I do have a party, I don't have to worry about putting them inside of my folders. And then the last pocket back here is an order form. So sometimes I'll have 2 in here. Sometimes I'll just have 1. Because if I have 2 parties back to back that day, then I will have an extra order form in here. Most of the time, the only thing that I'm replacing during the current month is the catalog and the order form. Everything else will normally stay. They will ask me, can I take this home? Absolutely. So sometimes I am replacing the recruiting flyer here, or I'm replacing the customer special. But everything else will normally stay the same. So I'm not replacing a whole lot of documents every time I go to a party. So the only things that I'm replacing on a monthly basis is the customer special. I'm changing that out every month. I will change out this flyer, because this is a awesome visual because she changes the customer special. So I will change this out every month. Okay. So that is basically what is inside of my customer packets. Like I said, I have enjoyed carrying these. It's been much easier for me. I'm not changing out a whole lot of things every party. All I'm doing is adding, catalog and order form, and then the information right here if they want to take it home. And I do let them know. I say, ladies, you can have everything that's inside of my folders. I just need my folder back because I do recycle. So I do tell them that at the end of the party, because a lot of times they'll try to take it. So I make that announcement after my party, so they know when they get done giving me their order form, they'll bring me their packet as well, and I get these back. Some of them are starting to get a little rigid because, like I said, I've been using them now for over a year. So when probably in June, late July, early August, they're going to be bringing out school supplies. I will be snagging up folders again, because I'm probably going to change my colors for my customers for the upcoming season. So ladies, I hope this was helpful for you. And as I said before, in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be having all of this up for you on a separate Facebook group. So that way you can always go back and refer. And if I decide to change anything, I'll make those changes. I'll put them in that group. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a shout.